In this lesson, I'm going to expand upon the pronoun system in Spanish. This is a general overview of all of the pronouns that you've ever learned in Spanish. Now, remember, a pronoun is simply a word that is taking the place of a noun. Its purpose is to make the sentence shorter, to get your point across more quickly, because humans are impatient. We like to say things in as few words as possible. Starting with the very first thing that you ever learned, subject pronouns. A subject pronoun is simply a person or a thing that does the action. Okay, and the first subject pronouns that you learned were yo, tú, usted, él, ella, nosotros, nosotras, vosotros, vosotras, which we don't emphasize in this class, but it is, you do learn it. Ustedes, ellos, ellas. Now, the purpose of these pronouns is to serve as describing someone who does something. So if I talk about Juan, I use the pronoun él to replace Juan when I don't want to repeat myself. Like Juan es mi amigo. Él es simpático. Carmen, we replace Carmen with ella, she. Juan y yo is nosotros. Because Juan is a guy, we use the male form of nosotros. Juan y José, ellos. Carmen y Paulina, ellas. Now, note also that in Spanish, sometimes we do not have to say the subject pronoun. Like hablo español is the same as yo hablo español, because Spanish has the interesting characteristic that the ending of the verb tells you who the person is. Like the O in hablo means it's yo. So we frequently delete those. Pronouns that are used with prepositions. So the prepositions a, con, sin, para, por, de, sobre, entre, ante, según, contra, these are all considered prepositions. When they are followed by a person, we use me. So for example, a mí, para mí. Okay, we have ti. Usted, él, ella. So it's like sobre él, ante ella. Nosotros, vosotros, ustedes, ellos, ellas. So with a preposition, instead of saying yo and tú, we say me and ti. There's one exception. With con, you don't say con mi, you say conmigo, with me. With you is not con ti, it's contigo. That's an irregular form. Demonstrative adjectives, in other words, this, that, these, and those, can serve as pronouns when they're replacing the demonstrative plus a noun. For example, ¿Quieres este vestido o ese? Do you want this dress or that one? So ese replaces ese vestido. It just serves as a way to make the sentence shorter, and so you're not repeating yourself. No me gustaría probar estos zapatos sino aquellos. I wouldn't like to try on these shoes, but rather those over there. Okay, so aquellos replaces aquellos zapatos. Sometimes we use definite and indefinite articles as pronouns. So we use el, la, los, or las, or un, una, unos, unas in a shorter way. For example, ¿te gusta la falda negra o la blanca? Okay, do you like the black skirt or the white one? So instead of saying la falda blanca, we take the word falda out and we use la blanca, which is the white one. And we don't need to say the word one because la blanca takes care of that. ¿Quieres comprar una blusa verde o azul? Quiero una azul. Do you want to buy a green or a blue blouse? I want to buy a blue one. So again, we take out the word blusa and we just say una azul. And of course, the article has to agree with whatever the object is, which is blusa, which is feminine. And that's a general overview of pronouns. And again, with everything that I've ever told you about, mastering this concept and using pronouns effectively is a matter of just practicing, practicing, practicing. Gracias.